Tony Martin and Bourgeois, makers of Evening in Paris Base Powder, invite you to listen to a love song.
Hello, friends. This is Georgia Gibbs. You're probably wondering what happened to our man Tony Martin tonight, so I'll let you in on it right away. Tony had his appendix removed yesterday and is resting easy. So, Tony boy, just lean back on that pillow, and for a change tonight, you can listen to a love song. Everybody else is here just like always. Albert Sack and his orchestra, the Little Sisters in chorus, and our man about Paris, Jimmy Wallington. Oh, and here's a surprise, Tony. A pal of yours is on hand to wish you a quick recovery. That man about the Jack Benny show, Phil Harris. But right now, Tony, in case you're a little out of touch with things, here's the latest California weather report. Got no diamond, got no pearl, still I think I'm a lucky girl. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Got no mansion, got no yacht, still I'm happy with what I've got. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Sunshine gives me a lovely day. Moonlight gives me the Milky Way. Got no checkbooks, got no banks, still I'd like to express my thanks. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Got no diamond, got no pearl, still I think I'm a lucky girl. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Got no mansion, got no yacht, still I'm happy with what I've got. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. Sunshine gives me a lovely day. Moonlight gives me the Milky Way. Got no checkbooks, got no banks, still I'd like to express my thanks. I got the sun in the morning and the moon at night. And with the sun in the morning and the moon in the evening, and I'm quite all right.
Hiya, folks. Harris is here, all natty and tailored, and twice as sharp as Slim. Voot, Gaylord.
Phil Harris, hiya, Phil.
Well, if it isn't her nibs, Miss Georgia Gibbs. Bounce me, Benny, dig me, Daddy, avocado seed soup, voodoo, Rooney, John Boy.
Why, Phil, what does that mean?
Who knows what it means? It just makes the boys in the band look up to me, that's all. Gotta keep sharp with the union, you know.
Oh, man, I'm sure glad to see you.
Well, I rushed right over as soon as I heard that Tony was sick. You know, I got a message by Union Western.
Phil, don't you mean Western Union?
No, nowadays the union always comes first.
Say, tell me, Phil, what have you been doing for amusement?
I didn't hear you, honey. What'd you say?
I say, what have you been doing for amusement?
Oh, amusement. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun, Georgia. The other night I went out clubbing. Really got my kicks, babe. I even went up and led the band.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I led the boys through 16 bars, and, well, then I had to stop.
Why?
After 16 bars, I'm a hard man to follow.
Oh, you really have your problems, don't you, Phil?
Yeah, I have quite a few problems, but I'm getting along all right. If you think I'm having trouble, you should hear about poor old Bill Jackson.
Bill Jackson? What happened to Bill?
Well, listen to this, Georgia.
Well, I will.
Bill Jackson was a poor old dub who joined the Darktown Poker Club, but he cursed the day he told him he would join. Oh, that money used to go like it had wings. If he held queens, someone had kings, and each night he would contribute all that coin. Then he said, I'm going to play him tight tonight. He said, if you know bobtail flushes make me bite. He said, when I gets in there, said, my hands won't be a peach. Well, he played him tight, but lost his pile, and Bill got peevish after a while, so he rose, looked all around, and made this speech. He said, y'all see this brand new razor? I had it sharpened just today. I'm coming in there with my rules that I want you to follow as you play. Hey, Ged, keep your hands up on the table while you dealing, please. Stop slipping them aces in there between your knees. Stop making all them funny signs like you're trying to tip off your hand, just talking American, boy. American, that's what I can understand. And don't be getting them off the bottom because, ooh, that's rough. Take 5, then stop. That's enough. Now, when you bet, let me see the chips. I don't like it when you shy. Then if you get busted, go on out and get something. I'm going to be here by and by. Pass them cards for me to shuffle every time before you deal. Then if anything goes wrong, I'm going to see. 'Cause I mean, you all just ain't going to keep playing that game according to Mr. Hoyley. You're going to play this game according to me. Now, sitting right there in that there clan, they chanced to be a one-eyed man, and Bill kept on watching him out of the corner of his eye. His old one eye would deal and then would cost that Bill another 5 or 10. Bill rose, looked all around him with a sigh. He said, Lord, this is an awful shame. He said, there's someone cheating in this here game. He said, it ain't no do for me to name the guy. I'll refrain from mentioning the party's name. If I catch him cheating just once again, I'm going to take my fist and close that other eye. Now, do you see this brand new razor? I had it sharpened just today. I'm coming in with my rules that you must follow when you play. Melonhead, keep your big hands on the table while you giving them out, please. Stop slipping the wildies in there between your knees. Stop making all them funny signs because you still trying to tip off your hand. You better talk an American big A. That's what I can understand. And don't be getting them off the bottom. I keep trying to tell you that's rough. Army game, 5, halt. That's enough. Now, when you bet, let me see the reds and blues. I don't like it when you're shy. Then if you run out of gas, go get pumped up. I'm going to be here by and by. Pass them pasteboards, let me riffle every time before you deal. Then if anything goes wrong, I must see. I keep telling you, you all ain't going to play this game according to Mr. Hoyley. You're going to play this here game according to me. Henry, if you break the seal on that new deck of bicycles, we'll go on from here. Yeah.
Thank you, filthy boy. Tony's going to be jealous the way you sing those romantic ballads. And speaking about romance, Phil, here's our man about Paris, Mr. James Wallington.
You know, Georgia, you can tell this is a romance program. You're not the only one here that's beautiful. Let's look at those pretty girls out in that audience.
Well, don't look now, but I think one of them is coming up to give you the 3rd degree, Jimmy.
Well, hello.
Hello, Mr. Wallington. I've been listening to you over the air talking about evening in Paris face powder. Mm-hmm. So I thought I'd come up and see if I could pick up some glamour firsthand.
I'd say you're doing all right in the glamour department right now. Yes, sir. That is evening in Paris face powder you're wearing, isn't it?
Yes. But how did you know?
Why, by that deliciously smooth peach bloom effect on your skin.
You're wonderful. I am wearing evening in Paris face powder, and I love it. Oh, Mr. Wallington, may I ask you a question?
Of course. Ask me anything.
Is evening in Paris face powder made after a secret formula?
No, I wouldn't exactly say that. But evening in Paris is made by a French blending process exclusive in this country with bourgeois. That is one of the reasons for the exquisitely smooth texture of evening in Paris and for the wonderful depth of color and richness it seems to impart to the skin.
Is that why evening in Paris is called the face powder of romance?
Well, that's partly the reason. But remember, evening in Paris is the only face powder which carries the thrilling perfume known as the fragrance of romance. When you add up these qualities, velvet texture, luscious color, and the fragrance of romance, you can certainly see why it is said to make a lovely lady even lovelier. Evening in Paris face powder.
Thank you, Jimmy. You know, with your voice and personality, you should be in the moon pictures.
Well, you know, Georgia, speaking of movies, do you realize that on this very spot where we're standing right now was made the first motion picture ever produced in Hollywood?
That's right, too. That was in October 1911, about 35 years ago. Mm-hmm. Did you also know that just around the corner from here, Al Jolson made the first talking picture just 20 years ago?
20 years ago, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Say, that's really an anniversary to celebrate, isn't it?
It sure is, Jimmy. The endless hours of enjoyment we've had from motion pictures since the first talkie makes it a cause for tribute. The unforgettable songs that talking pictures have brought us through the years certainly bring back pleasant memories. Who will ever forget the great number from the very first talking picture, The Singing Fool, Sonny Boy? In 1929, Gold Diggers of Broadway was another big musical hit. And that picture was the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. The director, Roy Del Ruth, called for quiet on the set, and the stars, Nick Lucas and Winnie Leitner, took their places. The cameraman called OK for sound, and here's what happened.
Tiptoe to the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. La-da-da-da-da-da, tiptoe from your pillow to the shadow of a willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me. When flowers will stray, we'll take a walk, we'll keep the showers away. And if I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me? Come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Can't you just hear Eddie Cantor clapping his hands, popping his banjo eyes, and bouncing about like he did in his picture called Show Business? And that picture was an old song that just keeps coming back. It just had to be good. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around, finally through. Could make me be blue, could make me be true, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross, try to be false, but they wouldn't do, 'cause nobody else gives me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
It had to be you, baby, just you.
Some of our finest music came from one of America's finest guys. His name was George Gershwin, and it seems that every song he wrote is our favorite one. The show Girl Crazy had everyone crazy for one tune in particular. The song was I Got Rhythm, and I got a yen to hear Albert Sack and the orchestra play it right now. How's about it, Mr. Sack? Now, but Sack, rhythm is one thing you've really got.
Yeah, that cat's really got a swell outfit.
Say,
Beautiful.
Phil, do you still have any one of the original members left in your band?
Oh, yes. Most of them were with me right from the start. But last week I had to let one of the boys go.
How come?
We caught him reading music.
You know, I think you've got the only band where the drums carry the tune.
Careful, boy. You'll be back announcing station breaks.
Oh, Phil, this is Jimmy Wallington.
Oh, well, what's the matter, Junior? Don't you like my music?
Well, Mr. Harris, in some of your numbers, I think you should take out the andante, cut the allegro, and molto the diminuendo. Then segue poco vivace to tutti arpeggio.
What's this, a secret code to fool Petrilla?
Say, Phil, where's your band tonight?
Well, I gave the band the night off tonight, Georgie. You see, they're out playing hopscotch.
Hopscotch, that's a kid's game.
Not with real scotch.
Well, it sounds like an old Southern custom.
Yeah, it is a Southern custom. That's what I like about the South.
Well, I think I'll...
I said that's what I like about the South.
Well, the audience knows it. Georgia, what he means is he'd like to sing That's What I Like About the South.
No.
Well, I thought you were never going to ask me. You know, I had to do it tonight, Georgia, because I have a request from two relatives and Senator Claghorn. So get all the kids off of the street. Here comes Harris.
Well, go south.
Won't you come with me to Alabama? Let's go see my dear old mammy. She's frying eggs and broiling hammy. That's what I like about the South. Now there you can make no mistakey. Where those nerves I'm never shaky. Ought to taste a lay of cakey. That's what I like about the South. She's got baked ribs and candied yams, those sugar-cured Virginia hams. Basement's full of those berry jams, and that's what I like about the South. Hot cornbread, black-eyed peas, you can eat as much as you please, cause it's never out of season. That's what I like about the South. Ah, don't take one, have two. They're dark brown and chocolate too. Suits me, they must suit you, cause that's what I like about the South. It's away, way down where the cane grows tall, down where they say you all walk on in with that southern drawl, cause that's what I like about the South. Down where they have those pretty queens keep a dreamin', those dreamy dreams, well, let's sip that absinthe in New Orleans. That's what I like about the South. Come old Bob with all the news, got the box back coat and the button shoes, but he's all caught up with his union dues, and that's what I like about the South. Here come old Roy down the street, oh, can't you hear those coupling feet? He would rather sleep than eat, and that's what I like about the South. Now every time I pass your door, you act like you don't want me no more. Why don't you shake that head and sigh, and I'll go walking right on by. Gone on and on and on. Honey, when you tell me that you love me, then how come you close your eyes? Did I tell you about the place called Do-I-Diddy? It ain't no town and it ain't no city. It's just awful small, but awful pretty will do. What? Well, I didn't come here to criticize. I'm not here to sympathize. But don't tell me those no good lies, 'cause a lying gal I do despise. You love me like I love you, send me 50. PDQ, rose red and violets pink. I'm gonna get old 50, I don't think. Got backbones and butter beans, ham hocks and turnip greens, you and me in New Orleans, and that's what I like about the South.
Thank you, Phil. That's what I like about having you around. Now, if you'll lend an ear, here's what I like about Jimmy Wallington and his friends.
Well, Georgia, what would you say is the most popular summer sound these days?
Well, in keeping with your quest for coolness, Jimmy, right now I'd say the tinkling of ice in a long, cool drink.
Well, tinkling ice in a glass sounds mighty cool, Georgia. But the most universally sought-after sound during hot weather is running water. The sound of a cool, refreshing shower.
That's all right as far as it goes, Mr. Wallington, but a shower cools you off only for the time being. It's an all-day, all-evening coolness I'm looking for.
Precisely why I'm here, dear lady. To tell you about the coolness, the freshness, the fragrance of Evening in Paris bath powder.
You mean Evening in Paris bath powder makes one feel cool
Cool as the proverbial cucumber.
and fresh?
Evening in Paris bath powder is refreshing as a summer breeze after rain.
I like a sweet, delicate fragrance in a bath powder.
Well, Evening in Paris is the bath powder that imparts to your skin the lovely perfume known as the fragrance of romance.
Sounds like Evening in Paris bath powder has just about everything.
Well, the girls who like to be exquisitely groomed, dainty, appealing, say that Evening in Paris is the bath powder that really makes you feel cool, really makes you look fresh, really makes you sweet and fragrant as a flower. You'll like Evening in Paris talcum, too, smooth and silky, and scented with the same wonderful fragrance of romance. So remember, when you think of coolness, freshness, fragrance, think of
Evening in Paris bath powder and Evening in Paris talcum.
Make these two lovely bath essentials always part of your dainty summer grooming.
Tonight at the Hollywood Bowl, Tony Martin was supposed to appear with a number of other stars in paying honor to the memory of a great American composer, Jerome Kern. As long as Tony can't make it tonight, I'd like to express his feelings along with my own in paying tribute to Jerome Kern by singing one of his most beloved numbers from Showboat. Oh, listen, sister, I love my Mr. Man, and I can't tell you why. There ain't no reason why I should love that man. It must be something that the angels done plan. The chimney's smoking, the roof is leaking in, but he don't seem to care. He can be happy with just a sip of gin. I even loves him when his kisses got gin. Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. I gotta love one man till I die. Can't help loving that man of mine. Tell me he's lazy, tell me he's slow, tell me I'm crazy, maybe I know. Can't help loving that man of mine. 'Cause when he goes away, that's a rainy day. And when he gets back, that day is fine. The sun will shine. He can come home just as late as can be. Home without him ain't no home to me. Can't help loving that man of This is Georgia Gibbs saying thanks to all of you from all of us. Say, Phil, wouldn't you like to say goodnight to Tony?
Oh, c'est sure la femme, Georgia. Mais oui, non, mais oui.
Phil, that's mais oui. It's French, you know.
Oh, I know it. I can speak French. I was just clowning. Bonjour, Tony. Love that boy, yay. No, but seriously, Tony, hurry up and get better and come on back because you have a beautiful show, and it was fun helping out. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Tony.
The Tony Martin Show comes to you through arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor musical Holiday for Mexico, starring Walter Pidgeon, Jose Iturbe, Alona Massey, and Jane Powell. Bourgeois, makers of Evening in Paris face powder and bath powder, invite you to listen to a love song again next Saturday evening at the same time on this same station.
Until next Saturday, then, this is Georgia Gibbs saying goodnight for Al Sack and the orchestra, the Little Sisters in chorus, and Jimmy Wallington. Get well quick, Tony. Hurry back, and just remember, I'll see you in my dreams. In my dreams.
Listen to a Love Song is written by Stanley Davis and Elon Packard. This is Jimmy Wallington speaking for Bourgeois, and this is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.